Hi team.
Hi, Aman.
Hi, Aman.
Sorry,
Hi.
I unmute,
Yes.
please. You can unmute me.
Hi Aman, how
Hi.
are you?
Hi to all of you. Good evening to all of you. My name is Amandeep Singh. As some of you very well know me, I represent Nipsing University. उसको भी promote करना जरूरी है. Jokes apart, before starting the session, I would really like to say thank you to my mentors and MSM company for providing me this opportunity, giving me this opportunity. Earlier, I used to be on the other side of the panel, and now I have got this opportunity to conduct a session with you guys. So really, thank you to MSM and thank you to my mentors. Before starting the session, I would like to give you just आपको एक small सा छोटा सा example दूंगा कि admissions का हम Excel definitely मैं आपको Excel थोड़ा सा basics ही बताऊंगा.
Amandeep, please English.
Okay. See, I have to take care of each and everyone. Okay. Teach you basics about the Excel, the things which we are using on a common platform, and we are using it regularly. So before starting the session, I will disconnect my video. I'll share the screen with you, and I'll tell you what is the basic meaning of the master database. Get it very clear. What is the meaning of the master database? It is especially for the admissions. What are the things which can hamper master database? Let's start. Okay. See here in
Amandeep, sorry to interrupt,
yes.
but I think you should wait 5 more minutes. I'm still
Okay.
expecting more people to join.
Okay, no issues. We can wait. Okay.
So hi Amandeep, how are you? Sunny this side from College of the Rockies.
Hi Sunny, hi. How are you? I'm fine. Thank
I'm
you.
great, brother. How are you?
Great. Thanks.
Long time so how's
Yes,
the things going on in your area?
Good. Little bit. You can say now on the weekends we have got lockdown again.
Okay.
So I hope things will.
I think you are in Ludhiana, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Ludhiana is almost very safe as compared to Delhi. I'm from Delhi, so you can understand how much we are unsafe in Delhi.
No doubt. We very well know.
Yeah.
We are hearing the news about Delhi and Ahmedabad and other parts of the region of India.
Right.
No issues. Soon it will get over, and definitely we'll meet.
Definitely, of course.
Let me see the participants. So many participants.
Amandeep, I think we should start.
Okay, thank you, Dolly. Okay, so I'll start with for the admissions particularly what is the meaning of master database and how seriously you should work on the master database and you should think about it. Just a small example. Right now, ये मैंने Wikipedia open किया. I know some of you are very well aware of this thing, but massive, I am just giving an example for this. See, if I'll write anything over here, just a second. The India and the proud Indians. See, it is written over here, you can see. But if I refresh it, it will again come back to same, whatever it was data. So this is the meaning of master database. Master database should be very accurate. We cannot think about any type of discrepancies या कुछ भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Otherwise, कोई भी XYZ, any XYZ particular person can come and create a lot of hamper to your work and your files. So master database should be very accurate. I would request and recommend all of my admission team. Now let's start with the basic of the Excel. First, I need to know what is cell. How many of you know about the cell? What is the cell? Do you know? Anybody wants to take initiative and tell me? Great, expected. Come on, I can hear some noise.
Yeah, Sunny this side.
Oh, hi Sunny, yes.
Yeah, so I saw your cursor on a particular thing. So
yes.
This is the cell. This is what we call a
perfect,
cell.
Perfect, very accurate. So this is the particular cell. I'll just color it. This is called cell, and each cell has got an address. Like government has provided Aadhaar card, UID. The same address is also gotten. Cell has also got an address.
Yeah. Like for this particular cell, it's B2. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is B2. This is B2. Again, I'm telling you. And same for C2 and so on. Now coming back, what is column? I really want you to participate. I know you are very well aware of these things. These are very common, but I really want to start it with a basics. So I want these things to be clear. I'll be using these words only, so that there'll be no technical language I'll be using. This particular words only I'll be using for in future. Column, do you know?
Yes.
Okay, you do know. Great. This is called column. Alphabet. Yes, alphabets are called column, and the rows are the numbers. The numbers over here, these are called row.
Rows. Voice gone, Amandeep. Hello.
Must be some network issue from his end.
Amandeep, are you there? I think we have lost Amandeep.
Let me check with him.
All of them are online. Sorry. Apologies, team. I believe there was some issues in my network. Just give me a second. Okay. Now this is called ribbon.
Amandeep, you should share your screen again.
There are a lot of issues. Just a second. Okay. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Right, yes, it is visible.
Yes, Aman.
So this is called ribbon. The undo button over there, the redo, paint, and this is called zoom. Like if I'll do it 200%, so you can see it goes zoom in and zoom out, same. And this is $sign. And further I'll tell you about all the features of this ribbon. This is called tab, file, edit, view, insert. These are tabs. Okay. Now I would like to ask you, what is the range of cell? Like this is a question, 6th number. What is range of cell? Anybody wants to take an opportunity to tell me? Okay, no issues. The table which I select, like this table which I have selected, this is called range of cell. Okay. Moving on, words are always left aligned. If I'll write anything, like if I'll write my, we always right align. I guess just a second, number. I must have written something over here. That's the reason. Okay, no issues. I'll correct it later on. Further on, what is the meaning of equal to in a cell? If we will be using equal to, what is the meaning of the equal to? Equal to is
Going to start a formula. We are going to put a formula.
yes, perfect, exactly, very true. This is used to initiate a formula, a function. This is used. I hope these are the shortcuts. Many of you are aware of this. Control plus A is equal to select all. Like if I'll be pressing Control plus A, the whole section range of cell will be selected. If I'll do Control plus C, it is used for copy. Control plus V is equal to paste. Control plus Z is equal to undo, which is a shortcut of this. You can see. And Control plus Y is for redo. What is the function of Control plus right arrow? The right arrow, the cursor which we use up and down purpose. What is the feature of this Control plus right arrow? Anyone?
It will directly take you to the bottom or to the top.
Yes, exactly. Very right. The same is the purpose of the left arrow. This was just an overview and the basics about the Excel. So now we'll start with formulas. First, I'll start with trim formula. Very easy formula. Like if you can see on this particular range of cell on the table, there it is written iron and lot of spaces with a man, iron man. Am I right? But this is not a correct way of writing it. We are not allowed to use these type of spaces. So this is the reason we will be using trim formula. Like example has been done, and again I'll do it. Is equal to, that is an initial to use in formula. And further on, like I'll go for this particular D5. Hello. I would request you to please mute yourself. Yes, thank you. Again. Okay. Equal to, I'll write trim, which is already, it comes up. I'll press a tab button to bracket open. And I'll select D5. That is a Captain America with a lot of spaces. That's it. Enter. And the name will be corrected automatically. I don't have to click over here and then now I have to remove all the spaces so many times. I don't have to do these things. So this is a shortcut for the trim. Right? Another thing, if I want to use the formula for particular all the cells over here, how I'll use it? Anyone? I'll just drag this button. Like on the square, you can see on the rectangle, there's a small square on the end of the right point. I'll just drag this button and done. The same formula will be dragged all over the section. Okay. This is just a small function of the trim. Further on, if I want to add some word, like I want to add anything XYZ in the initial of the name, then this is the formula which I'll be using. It is very easy. Just we have to do equal to, like I have to select this, any of the name. I have selected D4. I'll put an AND button then I'll just put a space between it, and that's it. See, oh sorry, I didn't add a name over there, and I'll write hi. See, Hal Kumar and hi. So this will automatically will be created, and add on or whatever the word you want to add in initial or the last, it will be created automatically. Okay.
Hi, Aman. I have a
Yes.
query. Like you have
Yes,
added
please.
the text, so can we add the percentage or these kind of signs which we use, like
Just
percentage or
okay. Let's see. I just need to try it.
right?
60% with a space. No, we cannot add the percentage over here. I guess the but numbers
Okay,
can be added. No, numbers are only the text will be added over here.
only text. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
that can be in initial and the starting, or the end of the whatever the name you want to write, or whatever the text you want to add. Okay.
If we want to add in the starting, we have to put the word on the start of the.
Yes, if we like, I'll just write my Aman and close, and further on and button, and I'll be selecting particular this cell. See, Aman Captain America. Wow. I hope it is clear to you.
Yes, Aman.
Someone
Yes,
asked
yes,
me
it
a
is
question.
clear.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now coming to this data, now I'll be telling you about some formulas I've already written over here. If formula, and formula, or formula. These are the main three basics formula, which is very basic, and I really want all of you guys to know about it. If formula. बस एक सिंपल सी मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, what does if mean? Any of you, what is the meaning of if? What is the meaning of if? Again, I'm asking you.
Agar.
Yes,
Exactly. अगर. Yes. अगर. तो हम एक इसमें हम equal to लिखेंगे और लिखेंगे if D or whatever E18 is greater than equal to, या equal to करना आप equal to कर दो, अगर greater than equal to करोगे तो it will be good. Greater than equal to 65, then I want it should say I am smart. Okay, I'm sorry for the bad examples. और if अगर ये चीज नहीं होती, if it is not possible, then it should write NA. Okay, I am smart. क्यों? क्योंकि जो मैंने particular cell select किया, E18, this is the cell which I selected. E18 is above 65. If I'll do 67, sorry, 64, then automatically NA आ जाएगा. I will be using this formula in future worksheets. जो मेरी नीचे आप जो देख सकते हो जो worksheets बनी है, ये सारे formula पे बनी है. I would request you, अगर किसी को कोई problem है, do ask me. If you have any queries, do ask me. Simple है, कोई big deal नहीं है. हम लोग लिखेंगे if is equal to if bracket open, जो भी हमने cell select करना है, whatever the cell I want to select, उसमें जो भी आपकी condition है, like 33 है, equal to है, above है, lower है, whatever condition you want to put, you can put it, and further on आप उसमें name लिख दो जो आप चाहते हो. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you.
yes, Aman.
Thank you.
Clear.
Okay, great. I really want you to take initiative and do respond me. नहीं तो मुझे लगेगा that no one is even interested. So please.
Actually, we are muting our mic so that we can.
I have no issues. Okay, okay. Just raise your hands. Okay, so that will be
Sure.
very helpful for me also. Okay,
Sure.
that will be helpful. Okay. Now another condition is what does mean and? ये and का क्या मतलब होता है? Anyone?
And means or.
नहीं, और अलग है एंड अलग है. यस, आई एम नॉट हियर टू, मैं आपको कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पुट कर रहा, मैं सिंपल
And
एक चीज
is
आपको
like
बताना
if
चाहता हूँ.
both the conditions are satisfied.
एग्जैक्टली, वेरी नाइस. दोनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होंगी, देन दिस विल बी यूज, ये अपने आप ट्रू आ जाएगा, और एल्स इट विल कम फॉल्स. अगर हम इसमें इफ, वो आपको मैं इन फ्यूचर बताऊंगा. ये एग्जांपल देखो, यहाँ पे मैंने एंड यूज किया है, इसमें मैंने
Amandeep,
लिखा है,
please English.
आई रियली, मेरे को अब, see I'm more concerned about the
I'm sorry
additions.
to
I really don't
interrupt,
know
but
how
then we
many-
have other audiences who doesn't understand the Hindi language.
Oh, great. Okay, no issues. Apologies from my end. I'll try to speak in English each and every term. Thank you. Okay. Now I have used the AND formula. If you can see on the E13, this particular cell, it's, if it is above, I've written if E13 is above 55 and F13 is 5600, then it should be, it should like fulfill my formula conditions. If it is in, agar koi bhi condition, if any of the condition is not correct, it will come to false. So as you can see, it is a false, but if I write 55 over here, automatically it corrects true. Is it clear? And now
Yes,
same,
clear.
we are, yes, thank you. And now same, we are going for the OR. OR means any one of the conditions should be true. Any one of the condition, whether it can be like initial one or the ending one, any of the conditions should be true. Then we will be using OR. Like I have used the same feature, E13 is above 55 and F13 is equal to or lower than 5700. You can see there is a true. If I'll write 5400 over here, whatever the amount, it will come false because both the conditions are negative. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, I'm moving onward. Okay, if you,
Samandeep.
thank you. Now coming to the length. Length is the total number of words and which includes the spaces. Okay, this is simple formula. Length len is equal to len, bracket open, whatever the cell you want to choose, and bracket close. It will tell you the particular text numbers over there. Like equal to, I'll be using over here for the Thanos. Sorry, equal to len, tab button. I guess it is automatically selecting. So just a second. Equal to len. See, I have selected Thanos, and here I'll be pressing a enter key, and number came 6. So you can check THANOS. There's got 6 alphabets. Okay. Now coming to this find. I'll tell you why it is used and when it will be used in the next sheet. But for this sheet I've done, and now I'm moving to the next sheet, that is practice sheet. Now you can see I've written an example. A table is over there, full range is over there, and further on there's an example given. This is particular for the audit or the person who wants to, like, you can say separate 2 columns. Like I want to separate a black name. If you can see a black, I have used a particular, I've selected A2 column, that is this column, which has a full name Black Panther, but the value you can see, it is only the initial name of the full name. It is because of this particular formula which I've used. In this, if you will check, I've used equal to left, that is the left side, the initial name, A2. A2 is the name of the cell, Black Panther, you can see, and I've written F2 minus 1. What is F2 over there? F2 is this value. What is find? I'll tell you what is find. Find is like if I need to know what, how many numbers are there in the, like after the space. in the name. Just a second, I'll give you here an example. Like I need to know how many spaces are there. Okay, I've put a space over here, bracket, okay, now I'll be selecting captain and enter. See, number came 8. Like after Captain America, we have got 8 number of text. Okay, so this is the thing which I've used over there. The find is used, and further on I've used the left formula, which is equal to A2 F2 minus 1. Now why I have used minus 1? Minus 1 is used because when we are writing, when the formula is used for the length and find, it calculates the space also. So we don't want the space. So this is the reason I've written minus 1. And this is the reason I've got the name black. Okay, and the same we goes for the right. If I want the right part of the name, the last name or whatever name I want, then what I'll use right, the same cell, A2 cell, the cell which I need to which needs to be corrected, and further on H2 minus F2. H2 is my length, total number of values, and F2 is the after the space which I really want to delete it. Okay, so I'll just put a enter over there and the Panther name will come. And same if I want to drag it, just drag it and all the names will all be visible to you. Just a second. It is clear to all of you? Okay.
Yeah, clear.
Now there's great. Now there's one more formula, concatenate. I know the spelling is wrong. Now concatenate is the meaning like we are going to merge 2 cells. Like I've used Black Panther, like I've used the concatenate, and further on I've selected a cell with a space between it and another name. Just a second. Now you can see I've selected G2, initial value G2, and the between it there's a space, and further on I2, which is this cell. Now I'll be putting an enter. It will automatically, the name will be full name. Okay. Now moving on to another sheet. There were few questions. I asked some of my colleagues yesterday what are the challenges they are facing. So few of them told me these queries. So I'll sort it right away. How to resize all the cell? Like I want to resize all the cell at a time. I don't want it, to go like segregate in each and every cell. I want all of them to be corrected. I'll just click on the left column below the function key. I'll drag any of the column and it will, all of the columns will be resized. You can see. Simple. Further on, what is the function of the last edit? What does this mean? I really need to know. What does this mean?
Hi Aman, sorry to interrupt in between. Can you redo the first part, that how to resize all cells?
Definitely. Thank you for taking initiative. See, if you can see on the function, you can see my mouse arrow there below the function. There's an alphanumeric numbers. Basically, there's no number. There's a rectangle over there. I will just select. I'll just click on it. All the cells will be selected, and then I'll just resize any of the cell. Like if yes, any cell. It will resize all the cells in whole sheet. I hope it is clear.
Yes, it is clear.
Great. Thank you. Now tell me, what is the meaning of last edit?
Hi, Amandeep.
Anyone? Hi, you are not audible. Your voice is quite low. Yes,
hi. Amandeep, this is Swati. Amandeep, this
Yes,
is
Swati.
to just check who has edited on last on our file.
Exactly. Very nice. Thank you, Swati. See, the last edit, this particular last edit, right? It's written over there, all changes saved in a drive. This sheet is automatically, if I'll edit something, it will come edit. If any other person will edit your sheet, then the name of the person will come or the email ID. Why I'm telling you this feature? Because our sheets are online. Each and everybody can access. Okay. So if there will be any changes which you don't want, or somebody did it unintentionally, so you can go to it and you can restore the same version, the last edit you have done. Okay. Now tell me, how many of you know that how to rename a sheet? A very simple question. You can, yes.
We can click on that sheet and right click.
Yes, we can click on the click on the sheet, and further on we can go a rename, but also we can select it from here. Like if sample sheet is like, I don't want sample test sheet, I just want test sheet, done. It will be renamed in my file as well. Okay. Now tell me, I believe most of the admission person has got a task that should be completed by 15th. We have to create a file for the MSM campus portal. I hope all of you are aware of that thing.
Yes,
now, yes, I have seen many of you don't know how to copy a sheet. Can anybody tell me? Not by this, I won't be selecting all the sheets all together. I won't be doing it individually for it. I just want a copy of the sheet. How I'll do it? Anyone?
I think,
Okay,
hi Aman.
Hi.
Yeah, I think when we do a right click on the sheet, we get the option of make a copy.
Exactly, very nice. I was going to search. Thank you for helping me out. Now I won't be doing it. On the right click on the file, by not opening the file, I would recommend you not to open the file, just right click on the file. There's an option for the copy of the original. Simple, that's it. The file will be created and you can move the file to any of the folder you want. And I would recommend
Can we use Save As for that?
Save As will create on your desktop. It is not helpful for us. Save As is also
It won't create a Google Sheet.
If it will create, then the name should be different. We cannot create the same name. No?
Right.
Okay. So just to inform you, on Monday we have to submit a sheet, and I don't want all of you guys to copy each and every worksheet. I just want you to make a copy of it and delete the parts which we don't require. Simple. And of course you have to manage a file. That is a different thing. How to add rows. I won't be taking the name of the person. So one of the query was how to add a row in between. Like if I want to add a row, multiple rows between 5 and 6, how I'll add it? Anyone?
Insert row.
Okay, if I'll
There is a
insert
shortcut, Aman.
Okay, I want to create a multiple sheet. See, I have added one row. I want to add multiple. I want to add 5 or 6.
So you will select maybe 5 or 6 rows and
exactly. And may I know your name?
Sonia.
Thank you, Sonia. Of course, Sonia is very right. We have to just select this particular rows, the number of rows which we require. Right click, insert. That's it. Simple. See, 8 rows are inserted over there. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now coming to the how to merge a cell. I know many of you know. I'm just giving an example how to merge a cell. I'll be selecting 3 cells and I'll just use this feature. See, you can see merge cell. That's it. It will ask me because some names are written over there. So I'll just say OK and see. You can see all the cells are merged. Moving on, what is the function of Control H? Find and replace. There's an option find and replace. You can find it, but this is just a shortcut. I'll tell you. Like see, if I want NA should be deleted and instead of NA, it should replace it with no info. but not on all the sheets. I just want to be on this sheet, particular this sheet. I'll just click on the replace all, and you can see 22. So you can see no info, NA has been deleted and no info has been placed over there. Just a small shortcut. Now many of you don't know how to do alignment. Like you can see on the text is always left aligned. If I want to go for the alignment, I'll just click on the vertical align, and my apologies. Initially I'll do it with horizontal align or center align, whatever the name I want. Like you can see on one sheet, I'll do it just a second, sorry. See, I've selected one table, a range of cells, and then I'll use the center align. All the names will be in center. In admissions, we have to use left align, and the data should be in the font should be in Vardhana, and the font should be 10. I hope all of you are aware of this thing. Okay, and the same way we can go for the right align and the center align, and if you want to align vertically, then also we can do it. I guess cells are small, so that is the reason. Left align. Got it? It is in the center, not in the base. You can see the difference. Now, I hope all of you know how to create an email to an PDF. It is very simple. Most of you were asking me a question about how to create an email to an PDF. That is a simple way. Just go to the print option over there in the Google Chrome Gmail. There's a print option. Just click on the print option. Further on, you can go. There will be an option for the save as PDF. You can save it for the PDF form. Now, just a second. Okay. Now moving to the data validation. Trust me, this will be and this is very helpful to you. Just an example given over here. See, you can see the data validation is done. This is an unsorted programs over there. This is the Nipsing program. And you can see I've colored two cells, post-baccalaureate diploma in international business, post-baccalaureate in international business. Diploma word is missing. And the same thing happened in your sheet. Some of you, what you do, you just write the shortcut of the program or the half of the name. This is not the right way. If you will be using a pivot table, there will be a lot of errors. Okay. I would request, see, I have already created a data validation, and this is a copy of my NU sheet. I would request Mr. Shivang Malik to just ask me any of the program from Nipsing University, any program. I guess he is not available. Okay, no issues.
Aman, let's
Yes.
talk about Bachelor of Business Administration program in accounting.
Okay. In accounting, Bachelor of Business Administration in accounting. I have to write a lot of things. No, I won't be using. I will just write accounting. See, there's an option, Bachelor of Business Administration, BBA in accounting. I've written each and everything. And you can see, these are the total programs which I have been offering to my agents. And these are the programs which are already written over there. I just have to select it. I don't have to write it again and again and again. Like if I will be choosing Child and Family Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Child and Family Studies. I don't have to write a full name. I just have to write child and it will come automatically. Now I'll tell you how to create a data validation. I know some of you are very well aware, but this is just to guide you guys. This is the range of cell which is unsorted. The things are very clear, but if I want to create a data validation over here, data validation with a range, and this is the data, I'll tell you starting, this is a data file. There's an option data validation. I click on it, and further on I've got a criteria. I'll go like I want to list of items, okay? And I'll write my name, MSM, see, I'll write my name and then I'll put a comma over there. Further on, then I'll write and Nipsing. It will only be for the initials, and further on you don't want to do it. University. See, now I've written 3 names over there. 3 option list of items. I've clicked on OK and see what our options I've got. Aman, Nipsing, University. These are the 3 options which I've got. Now, if I don't want to write it again, I don't want to. So what I'll do, I'll go back to data validation. Instead of list of item, I'll select list of range. And then over here, I'll select a range. This is the range which I really want to be a part of the data validation. Just OK. And that's it. And see, you can see how many programs I've got. 4 programs which I've selected: Post-Baccalaureate, Master of Kinesiology, Business, and IB. You can see very well. So I hope it is clear to all of you. I really want you to guys use this formula. Honestly.
Yes, Aman.
Yes, Aman, sure. So,
Thank you.
Amandeep, can we drag this
Yes.
formula to other cells also?
Why do you
For
see?
each
The
and
thing
every
is,
cell
you
we have to do the data validation.
yes, because there will be different terms. No? There will be different terminology for each and every program, like each and every column. Like sometimes in the zone wise, I'll tell you in the zone wise we use positive, negative, or done. So you cannot.
What
use
is
it.
my question is, for example, you
Okay.
have added this formula to C14 cell, right now.
Yes.
So if I drag this formula to 15, 16, 17, will the data validation
Yes, it will. Yes, it will be created. See, I'll just copy it and I'll paste it over here. Simple. See, I've got the same option. Aman, Nipsing University. Simple. And tell me, see, you can see I have created a freeze option over there. You can see my sheets will not go down. You know why? Because this is a freeze option which I've chose. See, it will go on the C, D, E column, but my initial, this page will be accurate as same. We are on the Z column. You can see this is a Z column, but I don't want to go. I want this page to get freeze because I want to teach you guys and tell you guys what is the thing. So simple. This is the option. We can go from view. There's an option for freeze. I have selected 2 or up to 4 or whatever the number you want. You can freeze this. Okay. Now moving on to zone wise report. This is very important report for all the admissions. This is just a tentative number. These are not the accurate numbers, just to be clear. Just a second. Okay. See, now I would request all of you to add a date column on the left hand side, because you can, now we are asked from our vertical heads that we require data from this date to this date. So this is an easy option you can do. Okay. Further on, as I've told you how you have to add the multiple rows, you can do it yourself because there was a query about it. Now I've used an if formula over there. This was the thing which I was talking to you. If, and, or. See, you can see I've used an or option. Don't go to the if option, just see or option. What is the meaning of or? Or is if U14, this particular column is positive, or this Z column is positive. Any of the column is positive, it should come done. Why? Because in the Nipsing, this is particular copy of a small copy of my sheet. In Nipsing, we require only one reference to be positive. And for the CAPU and other universities, we require both the things. So if you'll see, I'll change or to and, because the meaning of the and is both the conditions should be true. It will come NA. Why? Because one of the cell is not positive. And if I'll write positive, it will change to done. I hope it is clear to all of you.
Yes, Aman.
Great.
Clear.
Okay, thank you. See, if and or. if, and, or. These are the three basic, very basic formulas. You don't have to do anything, just write whatever the conditions you are having. Like I told you, U14, whatever the cell is equal to, if you will be writing a text, then you have to write it like this, and further on, done. That's it. Now moving to, this is just a shortcut. Like I have written this particular cell, account holder, because of the bank information, is equal to D14, and D14 is this cell. I don't need to write it again and again for the thing. Most of the time, the name of the 99% name of the firm is same, and the bank name, like account holder of the is also same. I've just created this file. This particular cell should copy this cell. You can see. Okay. Further on, I'll tell you about the sum formula. I know you are very well aware of this thing. Simple sum and the number of cells you want to select, and further on. Okay. Now moving to active agent. From admissions, we are from the vertical head. A lot of time and audit team are also asking about the active agents. What we do, we just need to create a grand total, which are most of the sheets have already got it. We just need to filter it. Put the filter over here. We don't require the zero value, because for the active agents, the reason is if we have received any of the application, we just require any one application, that particular agent is an active agent. I'll just remove zero, and these are my active agents. I hope it is clear to all of you.
Yes, Aman.
Okay, thank you. Now moving on to pivot table. I've created a zone-wise pivot table. If you will be selecting all the cells over here, see, I have not selected the row number 1. I have not selected. Why? Because there is a merge file over there, reference 1. So there, it will create a lot of problem for you. So now moving to zone-wise report. If I required like the number of agent, just the agent name, I'll get. In pivot table, there's no duplicacy. Again, I'm telling you, there's no duplicacy. This is the very easy formula. All the formulas like if, and, or, all are like in same place in pivot table. It is automatically used. We are not, there is no duplicacy. Now total number of agents, there is 12. You can see on the count as well. Now I need to know about by the zone wise. Like I require zone wise detail. Mera kaun sa agent, which agent is from zone 1, which agent is from zone 2. Then what I'll do, I'll just put a agent name over there. How many? See, I've got direct 1, NA 2, zone 1 2, zone 2 4, and so on. If I require how many agent evaluation form I've got from my vertical head of managers, then what I'll do, I'll just click on the row button. I'll select managers, and further on I'll select in the values. I just need a count. I'll select agent name, and see, you can see Dakshita, from Dakshita, or you can say directly, we have got 3. From Shivang, we have got 5, and Sudeep 1, and Vipul 2. This is just a tentative number. Okay, and grand total is over there. If you want to verify manually, you can do it. I hope it is clear to all of you.
Yes, Aman.
Thank you. One more thing. If I really want to, like, I'm in zone-wise pivot table sheet. See, I'm on this sheet. If I want to go on another sheet, I want to go on the MSM first page. I will be going over here, all sheets. I'll be selecting MSM Rise and Shine. Simple. Okay, I hope it is a small feature which I need to tell you. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Now further on, going to new applications. If you want to write it down, I'll be telling you a formula about it, a proper formula like I've written over there. I'll tell you about it. See, now I want to know, any of you want sorry, any of you like want to raise a hand or tell me why there's a left column is blue? Why? Like if I've written number 2. Yeah, just a second, it is getting loading. Yes, see, the column is automatically changed to yellow, the background of the color. Why it is blue?
Amandeep, I think there must be a condition put that if the blank cell is filled, then the color changes.
Yes, very, very right. I have put a condition over here, like condition formatting. I've put a, if there will be any cell empty, like I used to do while auditing, if there's any cell empty, then I'll get to know by this. If I want to change the color, I'll just do it with a very gaudy color like red. See, if I'll put 3, if I'll put an, oh sorry, if I'll write 3 over here, the basically background of the color is yellow, so automatically it comes to that. The number is filled. So this is the reason we are using a conditional formatting. Okay, now to the admissions. We don't require this type of font like D, initial of the D on the C3 column, C3 cell. It is written D, small alphabet. We don't require this. Okay, and same goes for this. For this, I'll be telling you a formula that is a proper formula, which again I'm telling you, I'll tell you about it. Further on, let me like just clear my things which I need to ask you and tell you. Many of you have written only 60 over there in the percentage or a simple number. We don't require. I would request you to write a percentage sign over there. Just you have to click on this particular cell. From numbers, you can select percentage. That's it. It will be like, just a second, I'll show you an example. Here I've written 56. Okay, here I've written 85. There's no percentage sign. I don't want to write it percentage. I want to use shortcut. I'll just put a percentage and I'll write 85 and 56 or vice versa. You can see. The same for the Z column. And further on, as you can see, I've put in data validation and merged some files. You can see I've put a formula also. The same formula. I've put an AH8 cell on this cell. What is the name of the formula? It is an OR formula. It is if it is written conditional or it is above 9. Obviously, all of you are very well aware 9 के ऊपर IELTS में नहीं होता. There is no number above 9. What is it? That is in PT and TOEFL. Okay. And both of them are non-SGS. So if I'll put, like I'll write 56 over here, it will come to non-SGS. If I'll put, if I'll write 5.5, again it will come to non-SGS. क्यों? क्योंकि minimum SGS के लिए हमें कितना चाहिए? We require 6 for the SGS. I hope it is clear.
Yes, Aman.
Thank you. Please do tell me. Yes. Okay, now I've put in data validation over here. Now I don't require any other name. Like you can see, if I'll write just an example to you. See on this, if I'll write my name or I'll write done. There's a small triangle over there on the red. I don't want this. I want only SGS or non-SGS should be selected. Or whatever the yes, only non-SGS or SGS. What I'll do, there's a feature in the data validation. I'll go to the data validation. It is already written SGS, non-SGS. Now we have got an option on valid data or show warning or reject input. I'll do reject input. Now if I'll write anything apart from SGS or non-SGS, it won't accept. You can see the error. I hope it is clear to all of you. Thank you. I know it was easy. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Now again, I've put in formula. Sorry, see. Now this is the problem which I'm facing. And this is the reason I haven't used the freeze option over there. You can see I will not be able to get what does this mean? What is the heading of this particular cell? I really don't know. So I'll use a freeze option for, I'll just select row number 1. Further on, I'll go to view, freeze number 1. That's it. Now see, if I'll go to down, my freeze option will be always there. Now again, I've put in formula. See, I'm just telling you basics about the formula. If you want to use it in your sheet, I would not recommend Jinke. The number, there are some universities Jinke bahut zyada, they have got a lot of huge numbers. Not to use it initially, just make a copy of that and start working on it. And when finally the sheet is maintained, then you can copy it. Or else don't do it. Your data will get mismatched and you will be having a lot of problems. You can start it with the initial, like for the January intake, but not for the September, not for the big numbers of the universities. The same formula I've used if there's an amount above 19,325. 19,325 is Nipissing University yearly fees. If the amount goes above, it will automatically come year. If the amount is lower, it will come to the semester. I can write no info and no other options also by using OR formula. I have told you OR formula, like we can write 2, 3 or whatever the number of conditions. Like if I'll write 19,326, just see it is converted to yearly. See, these things are aapka time bachega. You don't have to waste your time. These are the shortcuts. You have to use once and you can see in all over the column it is used. I can write it over here. I can write it regular, pending, semester, yearly, whatever the option I can write. Okay. Now this is a formula, one more formula, general. Yes. Okay. Now there is one more formula, general, SDS or general for the tuition fee. Now I've put in multiple ifs, like if there will be amount will be more than 10,000, then it will be SDS. If the amount will be lower than 0, then it should be no information. Sorry, if the amount is below 0, no information, or else it should be general. Like if I'll write 11,000 over here, you can see SDS is converted. I don't have to select, I don't have to think. If I'll write -1, no information available. If I'll write 0, sorry, if I'll write a number above 0, like 1, general. These are the only three data validations which I've put over there, and 3 conditions. And okay, further on, let me see. Okay, I hope this sheet is clear to all of you. Moving to another sheet. Yes, now coming to the proper formula. I would request you, if you want to write this formula. Very simple formula. I've told multiple times to many of my admission team. Now, why will I use this formula? See, I'll go just control and left column. See, this is the reason I used to tell you no empty cells should be there. If I press a control and left arrow, see, I will get halt in between because of these things. So I don't want this thing. So I would request you not to put any other empty cell. That is the reason I used to tell you fill all the cells. Okay. Now using of the proper formula. Here you can see there's a small alphabet in the initial of the word December. Okay. Just remember, just for an instance, remember this name C2. Sorry, C3. C3 is the name of the cell. Is equal to C3. Sorry, is equal to proper C3. Sorry, I have to select that particular sheet. Like C3, new applications, C3, and that's it. What is the name of this particular? See, the initial value automatically becomes capital of the text. D is the capital. And same if I drag it. Oh, sorry, I guess. Just a second. See, you can see on all the values, December, January, the names are corrected. The initial alphabet is corrected. And further on, I have put multiple examples over there. Now see one thing. The last name is Suresh, and that is small alphabet in the initial. And if you will see on the proper formula, the capital letters are over there. So in this matter, your sheet looks better and it is very easy. Pick and span. Okay. This is the use of the proper formula. Just write it down. Is equal to proper bracket open, whatever the cell you want. Like see, I'll just give a small example. Google. All the words are in capital. I don't want this. I will use proper. I'll select the particular cell and see. Google will automatically correct. Okay?
Yes, Aman.
Thank you. Now coming to the pivot table of the new application. What is the need of the pivot table? See, if I require this is already cleared. Okay, there was some noise. Okay. I've already put up pivot table like number of applications which I've received from Dakshita and my manager. So obviously, everyone knows she is the vertical head, but just an example, Kajal, Dishant, and Shivang, and any other. How many applications I've received from them, it will automatically count. Now you can see on the Kajal, there are 2 applications, but if I require a show total, I need a subtotal of each and every person, then I'll use show total over there. You can see there is a number 2 over there. Okay, and you can get any type of data. If I want, there's an option for filter also. Like see, there's an option filter. I'll put manager. Just a second, my manager. I need to find it. See, now in the show all items, I don't want like Dishant and Kajal data should be reflected in my pivot table. So automatically it will delete. I don't require it. This is the feature of the filter. Okay. Now coming to the VLOOKUP. How many of you are aware? How many of you know? Just in random, just give me a call. How many of you know?
I know the formula, Aman, but sometimes it never gives me the right,
Okay, I'll tell you. It is very easy. I'll take few more minutes. It is very easy. Like see, I've used this particular example, VLOOKUP. What is written? It's written, just I'm giving an example by writing it. VLOOKUP. Now what I need of value? I want H3 column, H3 cell. I want the name. I want this value. Whatever the name I'll write over it, if that is my choice. But I want कि इसकी जो value है ये यहाँ पर नजर आए VLOOKUP में G column में. I want the value should come on this G column. I selected H3. This is my search, comma. What is my table? From where I have to search. So this is an option. I've selected a range of cells. I'll press F4 button because it will automatically lock my cells. Okay. Further on, I'll put what I require. I require the salary. I require this. I require salary of these people. Then I'll write 3. Why 3? Count the number of rows which I've selected. 1 is the name, 2 is the age, 3 is the salary. So I'll select 3, comma 0. 0 and 1 are 2 options. 0 is for accurate match, and 1 is for true match. True match is equal to like approximately same match. So I'll write, I want an exact match. So I'll put 0, that's it. Now it has come NA. Why? Because there is no name selected. Now I'll write Hulk. What is the salary of the Hulk? 56. I'm just giving you an example, not to laugh on it. You can easily use this formula. Simple. Again, I'll tell you if you want. Initially, I'll put an equal to VLOOKUP. Further on, then I'll write a name of the cell which I need to search. हमने क्या ढूंढना है? Further on, what is the range? This is the range. And the number 3 is what I require. Now, if I require the age of the Hulk, then what I'll do, I'll put 2 over here. It automatically comes 26. Okay. Now there's an option like in RMS, not in RMSM, but in most of the sheets. We can also use a trim formula with a VLOOKUP. Okay, you can see there's a VLOOKUP. Array formula, it's written array. Don't think about it. Just put a VLOOKUP. It will take time. I'll explain it later on because I guess we are late on this. VLOOKUP particular cell, and then we'll write before selecting a range, I'll write a trim, word trim. I'll select the range and the same. If I will delete this particular, see, this become on the left hand side. You can see the 10,000 is written on the left side. The numbers are always on the right. Okay. So this is the reason we'll put a formula plus 0. It will automatically comes on the right. Okay. Now moving to the data validation, I already taught you, like I've created this particular thing. This is the name of VLOOKUP with the data validation. I just need to, data validation I've taught you. You are very clear on that. And the same I've used it, VLOOKUP. Simple. And the same things goes over there. Now one more thing which I would like to admissions team to just check one thing. It should be very clear to all of you. You guys have got an agency name in the master sheet and in the zone wise sheet. I've just created master copy. See, just you can see MDB is written over there, and you can see the agent name is written over there. This is a zone wise sheet. Okay, this is the copy of zone wise sheet. Zone wise sheet. Now I've put a VLOOKUP formula over here. Formula you are very well aware. VLOOKUP, the name of the thing name of the cell which I need to search, range, further on 1 and 0. Now you can see Pyramid E-Services is written over here and it's written over here as well. But in the VLOOKUP, it's reflecting that Pyramid E-Services is not available. Why? Please tell anyone. Take an initiative and tell what is the issue in Pyramid E-Services.
Because there is a after
Yes,
E, there is a sign between E and services.
Exactly. Thank you. You can now you got to know कि हमें क्यों चाहिए, name should be correct. Now you can see again there's a small example for the fair future. You can see fair future is written over there. Just give me a second, I'll tell you. Now why it's written not available or not applicable or any whatever you want to know. Why? Because it's written consultant and over here it's written consultancy. There's a difference. There's a difference in both the sheets. So this is the reason it is the error has came. And if you will be checking the another cell below, there's no error because it is written clearly fair future consultancy in the name. So the name should be correct in all of your sheet. And again, I'm telling you on the Monday MSM campus portal, the name of the agent and each and every data should be correct. If there will be any discrepancy, the sheet will be uploaded in MSM campus portal. You will have to face all the problems. And if there will be any discrepancy, it will be an insult for our team also and our company. Because once MSM campus portal will be live, agents and students will be working on that. And if there will be any issues, you guys will be responsible. Okay. So I hope I have cleared all your points. And if you have any query, you can ask me. And again, I'm telling you on Monday, the sheet should be updated for the MSM campus portal before deadline. Any query?
Till now, no, Aman.
Okay, so shall we end the session? I think I should end the session.
Thank you so much for the session, Aman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aman.
Thank you, team, for your interactive session.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shivan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aman.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aman.
Thank you.